When your dick is tragic. Who was lying when they told you was all that? Y'all, I once read a study that said over 80% of straight women admit to faking orgasms. That these women make conscious vocalizations in order to boost their partner's ego rather than as a direct expression of sexual arousal. They use these sounds to speed up their partner's ejaculation due to boredom, fatigue, discomfort, and or time limitations. Now, up to 92% of these participants felt very strongly that these sounds boosted their partner's self-esteem. And you know, it seems so fitting. Because ain't it always a woman's responsibility to deny herself for a man to crown himself royal when he really be the taco on the bottom shelf? Sacrifice for his self-esteem so he can huff and puff, call himself king, call him daddy, a master of the pussy when the only credentials he got is being birthed out of one. But anyway, further studies show that women do this because their men are so goal-directed. They won't stop until a woman climaxes, won't stop even if he has to force her into a climax. No wonder he thinks coercion is consent. Force be the language of boys looking to be men. Force be the only good fuck, and he got to fuck to find his masculinity. Ain't his manhood wrapped up in a conquest? Can't be an emperor if you ain't conquered someone's territory. Ain't figured out how to master his own soul. He came looking for mine. Another common reason that women fake orgasms is that we tend to believe a man's satisfaction more important than our own. We women raised to sacrifice, to take the blame for a man's lacking, martyr ourselves for masculinity, the antithesis to accountability, so we just swallow his insecurities. We moan when we mean move, endure despite discomfort as a man crashes against our cervix, searching for his confidence in our reaffirming cries. Worldview tell us pleasure ain't our birthright, so we don't give ourselves the right to sex on our own terms. You know, I started this piece prepared to talk about men only, give them the satisfaction of resting on my tongue yet again. But I figured this be my poem, so I do not need to spite myself for their enjoyment this time. This time, I be the only one who reaches the end. I swallow my fears, spit out my demands without apology. I make shrine of my body, worship her with my own hands, learn what makes her sing her own gospel. I explore this playground, uncover the treasure once buried beneath the shame. I take back the power I once gifted in these fake orgasms, grant myself pleasure and permission to rise and climax for real every time.
That was LeChell.